Dear honorable individuals of power and prestige, although I reside in America and no wars are directly happening with the United States, the wars happening to neighboring lands still concern me, as it does with anyone else in the world. While I am still currently held safe from the fiery hells of the violence of war, I still ache for the lost lives that are taken, and I still fear that soon those lives will include my father, my mother, my brother, and all who I love and hold dear to me. This destruction happening around the world needs to stop, and so I urge you, and I beg you from the depths of my soul, that you listen, that you acknowledge, that you, at the very least, read the pleas my heart has written to you all on these pages. I am a mere 15-year-old girl. I have not yet experienced the struggles of life, have not yet seen the wonders of the world, and have not yet learned the secrets of the universe. But with my naivety, I wonder, why must we struggle to grasp for power and fall slaves to greed and hatred, when we, and those before us, have already tirelessly dug the path to human harmony and peace, with bloodied uniforms and souls bruised from war? Why must we repeat the mistakes of our past, when we, as a society, as a whole, have come so far into the future already? And so, I question you all, individuals with centuries of ages more than mine, individuals with wisdom beyond words, individuals who have accomplished challenging feats, and individuals with the power to lead the world and mankind in their hands. I question you all right here and now, what the reasoning behind your actions are. I wonder, what do you seek to gain, to find, to achieve from all this misery and destruction? Do you wish for power, riches, revenge, religion? If that is your answer, then I still cannot comprehend. What is power when we have proven time and time that man is stronger when united? What are riches when the riches you gain have the blood of innocent men, women, and children? What is revenge other than a selfish cycle of karma? What is religion when there is sin and every drop of blood spilt on the battleground? What reason can you have that justifies killing so many lives and tearing apart so many families? No matter what you may answer, no matter how you may defend, you still cannot deny that all people have a universal right to live, and you do not have the right to take away beating hearts from innocent people. You may believe your hands are pure and clean, but for as long as these wars commence and long after, your reputation, your image, and your land are already stained, drenched, and soaked in the sin of futile murder. The destruction and loss of life caused by war is simply unacceptable in our modern age. We have come far enough to know violence is not the answer to our problems. That is what is taught to even the youngest of minds. At the end of the day, violence only perpetuates a cycle of hate and suffering, ultimately causing more harm than good. Even if violence must be used, it should always be a last resort, and above all else, it should be a means of defense, not a weapon of offense. As a leader, it is your responsibility to safeguard your nation and the world at large. You must consider the long-term effects of your actions. The economic, social, and environmental costs of war are immense, and these consequences can and will be felt for years to come. I understand that the cause of these wars may be dear to your hearts and minds. I know that several complex factors have been contributors to these wars. I recognize that the issue is not as simple as it may seem. However, war is not a way to resolve conflict, and only serves to create more division. I want to emphasize the immense impact that these conflicts are having on people who have done absolutely nothing wrong. There have been more than thousands of innocent men, women, and children that have either been killed or forced to leave behind everything they know and love for the sake of safety. The tragic deaths and events of this war are not just simple statistics. They are real people who lead real lives, and their pain and suffering can be felt by everybody in the world. I also want to stress that these wars have made a significant impact on the entire global economy by disrupting supply chains, stock markets, and many more things, serving as a loss to not just other nations, but your nation as well. Are the achievements you hope to gain from these wars truly worth the consequences that the whole world has already had to pay, and the penalties that have yet to come? No matter your reasoning and no matter your position in these wars, I urge you to end this cycle that has dragged far too many nations into a seemingly endless loop of violence and death. I implore you to listen to not only my words, but also the cries of countless of others who wish for nothing but peace. It is through connection, unison, and negotiation that we can find a peaceful solution to end these wars and suffering that has persisted for far too long. As the leader who has the power of mankind behind all your actions, it is your duty to bring peace to the world, not war and destruction. So please, as a human being with the power to make a difference, stop the wars and help bring lasting peace to mankind in this world. Respectfully, a hopeful soul.